righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Damn, have some ego and zealotry. Let's see.
What we truly need is an alliance that will seal the breach.
Oh, the breach is indeed a threat. But you certainly have no power to do anything about it.
Really? Who's sealing the
Lord
breach?
Seeker. What if he really was sent by the Maker?
Exactly.
What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void.
Oh, God.
We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection.
My pleasure, Wavelines. Sleep well. That went well. Glad the Templars are on our side, not.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
How well do you know this guy?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Possessed by a demon.
Do you think he can be reasoned with?
I hope so. If not him, there are surely others in the Order who don't feel as he
Yes,
does.
Dragonspear.
Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
I can't believe that he just cold-cocked that lady. He's just like, whoop-pow! Like, damn, man. What the crap? How you doing, revered Mother Hayara? You seem to have fallen there. You alright?
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
That's true.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself.
Oh.
Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone.
Yep.
And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. Are you the Maker's chosen, as so many claim?
To tell you the truth, I don't know.
That is more comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
Let's see. Where have all the Templars gone? Alright, what do you believe about me?
You're obviously skeptical. What do you believe I am? You believe I am?
But that way I get to sort of make fun of it all, though, Dragon.
Her holiness is dead.
Right, Shadowed?
I have seen evidence for everything, except what would comfort me.
That doesn't answer my question.
For you to be true, a great many things must be false. And if you are false, a great many things must have failed. There is chaos ahead, whatever your intentions.
So what's going to happen with the Chantry?
So what happens now? Will the Chantry continue to denounce
Yep,
me?
I got it, Dragon.
We have already done so. And what good has it done
That's
us?
why you don't denounce
Now
me.
it falls on us to select a new divine.
Denounce me, you get punched.
And leave the next step to her.
Provided such a selection is even possible.
I truly don't know. Any revered mother who could have followed Justinia died at the Conclave. What becomes of us and your Inquisition is in the Maker's hands now.
So, let's see. Where do the Templars go?
Where is the Lord Seeker taking the Templars?
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind. He could not have abandoned his intended role more completely.
There must be sense to what we can't see.
Must there? Rebellion seems popular in certain quarters. doesn't it, Seeker? Is crafting the Templars into a new power really any worse than declaring a rival?
Except it's not a rival, though. It's not a rival, though. Thank you for the follow, Aaron. Thank you very much, Aaron Blur. Welcome to the Argonauts. Thank you for the follow. I mean, like, for real, though, like, all the Inquisition is doing is trying... I feel like... Okay. And I feel like this happens also in Mass Effect. And it's kind of a BioWare trait, but it's not just BioWare. I feel like in all of these games, there's the one, you know, you have an obvious imminent threat. And then you got a bunch of stupid crap that no one should care about, but cares much more about, and you have to put out those fires so that you can deal with the obvious imminent threat. And that happens in Mass Effect, obviously, with a bunch of people being pissed off at each other, and, like, the Solarians being, like, angry with, like, the Krogan being angry at the Solarians, and being pissed off at the Turians, and, like, you know, you name it, right? And I feel like all the Inquisition's trying to do is stop the world from ending, okay? It's real simple. Like, there's a breach, lots of demons, we want the demons to go. It's not like, well, we're really looking for sort of political advancement. We just want the demons to go. And everyone's like, really? Well, first of all, you stole my third ring from my grandfather's hand 5 generations before the other time, and so I'm going to do that. You're like, oh my god. Freaking focus, eyes on the prize, people. Come on. Man. Alright, well, what did you want him to do? Besides punch you in the head.
What were you hoping the Lord Seeker would do exactly?
Put aside his war against the mages and find common purpose against something much more dire. Obviously, he has other plans. With the knights, vigilant, slain at the conclave, there is nothing more.
That little hesitation thing has been
Perhaps
happening
there's
from the beginning. I don't know
something we
why.
can do.
I'd like to believe that, Seeker. I truly would.
Hey, what's up, Daredevil?
I suppose we can expect renewed effort against the mages from him, and yet more chaos.
Okay, so how many Templars did you lose?
How many Templars turned on the Chantry exactly?
They rebelled across Thedas. Some remained loyal, but not enough to call them the Order.
For life!
The White
What's up, Strike?
Spire here in the capital was the largest garrison, but now it stands empty. Perhaps more shall flock to the Lord Seeker's banner now. How far has faith waned, I wonder?
Well, that one dude didn't like him. Alright, how are the people reacting?
How are people responding to all of this?
Yeah, there you go, Atlas.
Fear. We mourn her holiness.
Yeah, it's been happening since I started
People
playing this
look
dragon.
to the sky and wonder how long before terror comes for us all. There must be a way through this.
Exactly,
Is it
Demiser.
you? The Templars? The Maker's will? We abandoned our duties. We servants of the faith. Now we can only pray.
Is there an ugly faces patch? I just noticed sort of the ugly helmets. So you could still help us.
It's not too late. The Chantry could still help us and come out on top.
If only that were true.
What's to stop you from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to do the right thing.
Okay, I'm the right thing. I'm the right thing. Okay? You want to do the right thing? Awesome. Do this, okay? Difficult time for those who have lost. While I understand concerns for propriety and the general dressing of the bazaar, I must caution that release is needed. We are suffering not just ongoing civil conflict, pitting brother against sister, not just outright war, pitting Templar against mage, not just the loss of our most holy and the best of our leaders. We are suffering all three as the sky is wounded for all to see. As we know, all we know of our world is threatened along with all we know of the next. With this most grave notation, I ask that the writs of losses and missing remain, that the citizens, however indirectly, be allowed to post their griefs of known dead and the names of hopefully living, and with them their criticisms of how they have been told or not told. For while I have no doubt we as our legions will maintain our utmost composure, there must be release, there must be grief, there must be mourning. If not, if we do not allow this simple expression, we risk a greater outburst. Let our people shed their tears in as reserved a means as necessary. The market will be cleared in due course, but this day, this time, we must let this simple expression stand. Written by Captain Albion, our Legion Guard, Summer Bazaar. Wow. I wish all police were as enlightened as this dude. That's pretty interesting. Oh, I see, Daredevil, yeah. Hello, Paradabor. I'm the right thing. Shadowed. I didn't mean that. Alright, now I gotta go read more of these signs. The third line of Orlais, in respect to Duke Yvon of Sevren. Sevren? Whoa! What the hell was that? Is an arrow? This display reserved for presentations of affection as though private and also discounted spirits presented by company
What's
Misdirect
that?
Theater.
An arrow with a message?
The F? It was an arrow. Is that there? What the hell is this? Favors for friends. A message is attached, written in a large flowing hand and bordered with doodles. People say you're special. I want to help and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Val Royeaux. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, and round the cafe, and maybe you'll meet him first. Bring swords. Friends of Red Jenny. A poor drung of the locations in the market is attached. They know it. They know the issue. It won't be fixed. Really? That sucks. This display reserved for discourse political with attending professors of social matters at the University of Orlais. Note that all vendors of loftable groceries will be closed in the hour beforehand and for 1/2 after.
I believe that messenger is trying to get our attention.
What was your first clue?
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not?
Yes.
I have an invitation for you.
Which is what? Invitation. First Enchanter Vivienne. You are cordially invited to attend my salon held at the Chateau of Duc Bastien de Ghislain. Yours, Vivienne de Fer, First Enchanter of Montsemard, Enchanter of the Imperial Court. Alright. Wow, we got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff to do. Alright. First of all, a lot of stuff there just happened. So let's save it up here. And let's kind of assess where we're at. Okay. What have we got? It's the inner circle. Okay. The Templars have left Val Royeaux, refused to negotiate with anyone. Gather enough power, then work with the advisors to make contact with the Templars. Okay. I gotta get a lot of power before I do that. Return to Haven's Chantry. Okay, so I have to do that to continue the threat remains. What about this? A friend of Red Jenny. So the inner circle, the overall quest here is, Inquisition is nothing without an inner circle of power brokers and battle masters. Recruiting talent and strengthening ties with them is all but essential to succeed. A friend of Red Jenny. Strange message delivered via arrow said there's an enemy of the Inquisition waiting to strike in Val Royeaux. Search the market, cafe, and docks for things that are red. Okay, and then the Imperial Enchanter. Okay. Then we have the Follow Mire. And I need 8 power to go there, so I can't really do that yet. So we'll give that a miss. Got Haven. Passing notes and requisition for weapons. I still don't have a logging stand. They've got a billion things under the hinterlands, obviously. And the Storm Coast. Which requires 1 out of 4 power. Alright. Well, since we're already here, I think I'm going to do the Friend of Red Jenny quest. And then I'm going to do this first, and then I'm going to go see if I can pick up some mages. So let's do the Friend of Red Jenny first. Not a whole lot, Daredevil. I mean, I'll show you what I have of the map right now. So that's the Ghislain Estate where I'm supposed to go to meet the Enchanter. I don't know what this is. Oh, actually, this is Orlais, I think. And over here we got Ferelden, and we've got Haven right here. Actually, this is Ferelden. Haven's right here. This is Orlais. So in Orlais, I've got this area here that I'm exploring. Over here, I've got Ferelden. And I've got the hinterlands. I got a bunch of quests in the hinterlands, but I was told you need to get out of the hinterlands as fast as possible because the game kind of picks up pace after that. The Fallow Mire, I need power to be able to get into the Fallow Mire, and I need power to be able to advance the whole thing with the Templars. So what I'm going to do is try to pick up what I can from Val Royeaux now, spend a little time in here, and then maybe we'll see whether I can go over to the Fallow Mire or not, or whether I want to just continue the main quest. So. Let me check this out. But are you sure they're referring to the audio stuff? And not just sort of like choppy dialogue? Because it's not really clear. Yeah, I know, right, Strick? Okay. Alright, let's go find Red Jenny. Most of the reason I want to do this is that somebody shot an arrow at me and I want to know why. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name. Search by the dock.
There must be something here.
It's a dragon. The head of Madame Snappy Snips, mascot of Le Mas de Leon, named in jest but genuinely respected. The Grand Mam, as she is also called, was the last dragon brought down by Sir Koenig, the previous owner of the cafe. A spirited hunter, Koenig came of age in the years following the sighting that named the era. While others were quick to assume the tales of ancient Navarran dragon hunters must have been exaggerated, he tracked the gradual increase in dragon numbers and size. Koenig believed we had yet to see a true return of the beasts of legend and that the specimens of his day were young despite their ferocity. It is a cruel victory, but today we know Sir Koenig to have been correct, even as he may have fallen to his own expertise. He was years overdue from his last hunt. The systems of Madame, let's see, what we thought to be the pinnacle of, for the rest of us travel wary, what we thought to be the pinnacle of dragon strength may have been close to adolescence. The sisters of Madame Snappy Snips may have left their sibling far behind. Excerpted and torn from a disposable walking tour to the capital by Philium, a bard. Okay. What's this say? Le Mas de Leon, we cheered when honored was her might, but many more deserve a thought, for though she was the first a knight or Kennen kind have always fought. From a plaque with a dedication, Le Mas de Leon, sponsored by Princess Corinne's first cavalry, for those we stood beside. Another song.
How's it been?
Wonderful.
Alright, thanks for the song. Not of heroes, Maferath and sacrifice. Andraste, our lady, the sword and the fire against Tevinter, betrayed to the Empire in exchange for a kingdom. Maferath, now synonymous with treachery. But would Andraste have won, and if not, what would we have lost? Let us look not just at the act, but at the why of it. As the armies of faith pierced the imperial homeland, it was revealed not as a wave, but as an arrow. And as any hunter will attest, if your aim is not true, there is no returning to the bow. We must consider how much of Our Lady's victory to this point was against true Imperium, and how much was against the echoes of Empire. Andraste, the inspiration, may not have considered such, but Maferath the general fought for homeland, not visions. Was it victory or defeat that his betrayal held at bay? Awesome, Lawkeeper. Thanks, man. Maferath made the deal that killed Our Lady, that is fact. And when Andraste died, Maferath was gifted everything from the southern plains south. How generous and impossible to hold this must have seemed. Let us look on Mafrath and the legacy he divided among his sons, not with an eye for accusation, but from a tactical consideration. For he must have known that mere rivals had never stopped to vinter. What if he set about creating peers and none of this was accident? How then fared Isarath, Evrion, and Verald? I think if I knew more about the lore, all of that would have made a lot more sense. Excerpted from A History Not of Heroes, Readings in the Ugly Heart of Change, collected by Philium, a bard. Okay, I'm searching for the Red Jenny thing. Ah. Favors of friends. A different simple script in the back of a stable report marked with red paint. Thank you, friends, for helping good Lady Karis. Saw those who asked about Harold enter third passage. Could not stay to see them exit. Okay. Now we have to search the upper market. Let's do it. Hey, Kilobyte, what's up, man? They did the same thing to Leverage, which was one of my favorite shows. I don't watch a lot of TV. I watch mostly sports, if anything. But I did watch, I did love Leverage, and I did like Boston Legal. Both those shows are gone, sadly.
One child is a blessing upon his parents and onto the maker.
Reservoir stocking evaluation. Tremors, floating, taste is off, water birds die off. Restocking failed, fish not fit, do not consume.
Will it matter?
Maybe.
Mirar de la Mer, Reveille's Folly. Mirar de la Mer was cut from Valroyo in 849 Blessed. It was the will of the mad Emperor Reveille, level up, who demanded a reflecting pool large enough to draw his vain deceased mother back across the Vale. Many shops and vendors were evicted to make room for his folly, and several memorials to the heroes of the first four blights were similarly toppled. The reservoir supports little in the way of life, as the bottom was lined with lead to increase its reflective properties. Ugh. That's fun. A reservoir covered with lead. Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, a reservoir covered with lead. Yeah, I haven't watched any of Arrow. I really should. I just don't have time, though. The thing is, anytime that I have free time, when I'm not spending time with family, writing, teaching, playing music, or doing stuff that's, like, related to any of the above, or hanging out with friends and playing board games once in a while, I'm doing Twitch. You know what I mean? So it's like, on top of that, like, being able to do, to watch TV. Twitch is like my TV, basically. With the occasional, like I say, sporting, I do watch some sports. Especially for a background when I'm doing other things, I watch a lot of sports. And I watch football usually on Sundays quite a bit. And then, and some college basketball. And then the occasional show. Like, I watched Peter Pan with my daughter because she wanted to watch it. And, oh, God, was Christopher Walken bad. Let's see. Review intended for divination using boats as massive planchettes, but work was not finished until the week of his own death. Let's see. The waters see little use today save for lazy or fornication sojourns by the nobility aboard decorative gondolas. Excerpted and torn from a disposable walking tour of the capital by Philium, a bard. Can watch me watch TV shows.
Thank you.
Yeah, Leverage was good. Oh, Parker. All I'm going to say, Dragon, is that there's one episode in particular with Parker that I just don't even... I'm not going to get into it. If you've seen the episode I'm talking about, you'll know what I mean. Enough said. Oh, dear God, is all I'm going to say to that. Static Cage is now powerful enough to hurt or even kill enemies who leave its boundaries. I like that. That's cool, too. Achievement unlocked. Skilled. Will I sleep with Oculus Rift? Yeah. Oh, no, good. Dragon Spear, are you talking about... You were the one who brought it up, right? Yeah, Dragon Spear, are you saying that it was a good or a bad thing about Parker? I'm saying it was a very, very good thing. Let me emphasize, this is a very, very good thing, this Parker episode. Very good. Like, very good. CSI Miami, yeah. Well, it's good because of the, yeah! Come on. It's a red thing right there. Good gravy, man. A red handkerchief folded around a key with a small hasty scrawl. Key lifted from drunk swearing about Harold. Don't know what door. I'm out. My debt is paid. How do I get there? Waterlogged quarterly missive of suspect virtue. The Randy Dowager welcomes the blooms of spring with the collected Calyptian cuirassiers, being a scandalous representation of Her Majesty's favorite caught in flagrante delectable. Can their uniforms and modesty withstand the assault? The Randy Dowager, exhibitions for the noble of thought but spry of step. The lady herself says, hardly a Tethras, but generously arousing if polished cuirass does it for you. And it should. 3 scarves fluttered in shock out of 5. RD. I think I just actually managed to read that somehow. No. It's the one where she's... I don't want to get into details. All I'll say is that it's the one where they ask her... they have to get close to some drug lord, and they ask her to pretend that she's, like, someone... like Harrison's girlfriend or something to make it work. She wears this outfit that just... I'm just saying. I'm just going to leave it at that. No need to say no more, say no more. Alright, I have to go back to the upper level. Just outrageous. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Okay, now how do I get to the upper level, though? Maybe I can get there this way? Season and episode number for verification purposes. I don't remember. I don't remember, Dragon. All I know is that it was one where they were, like, Harrison, like, is trying to pretend to be this, like, badass drug lord, I think. And, is this the upper level? I really hope this is the upper level.
Sing only the chant. Then the
Really hope I'm going the right way.
is thine.
Sure looks like an upper market. Ah, God bless it. That doesn't look like... Oh, I see it. I see it. I see the thing. Oh, man. How do I get there, though? What? I'm sorry I'm swimming in your sacred fountain. I apologize. Unreservedly. Why did I set a mark there?
Creator, see me kneel, for I walk only where you would bid me.
The fast travel thingy? But I don't think I can get there using the fast travel thingy. Can I? Oh, I can. Okay, I didn't realize I could do that. Thanks. I didn't know you could do that. I knew you could fast travel. I didn't know you had that option right here. It's useful. Examine. At this window, the thief Treadwell did witness the attempted assault of Lady Castine. He surrendered his chance for escape to catch and hold her assailant to Bard of Lord Halavine. Hero, thief, foiled bard, and conspiring noble were all censured as per their station and relevant action. Lashings and labor disappeared and ostracized for the social season, respectively. The scandal played out far longer in the theatrically serialized adaptation, which reimagined the three as siblings separated at birth, competing for Lady Castine's hand at her orchestration. The conclusion was relatively accurate to the original events, save the punishment of the thief and noble being swapped to comic effect. Generally good reviews received, though some thought the height of the lady's hair to be unrealistic. Philium a bard, as usual. Oh, I know, right, Daredevil? Seriously, man. I see it. A scrap of parchment is hastily torn from an ornate document, stuffed into its hiding space with a large red sock. And we are to obey well. We meet at 3 bells to discuss how best to serve the new way. Scrawled below in a misspelled script, herald go at time, praise addressed. Taken together, the messages reveal a time, path, and key to a location on the world map. Ah. Alright, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued, game. Let's follow up and see what's going on with this little secret meeting of yours. Let's do it up. Secluded courtyard. A location of Valroyo was revealed by the clues left by these friends of Red Jenny. Let's do it.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter, Fiona.
Thank you for the follow, Fade to Oblivion.
It's not dangerous for you to be here.
Welcome to the
I heard of
Arvanauts.
this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps you should look among your fellow mages.
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent
Yeah, thank you, Fade to
negotiators in our
Oblivion.
stead in
Can we
case
get
of
a
attack.
there you go.
I won't
Thanks, Dragon
pretend
Spear.
I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
How do you know the Templars did it?
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses. If he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it with the Inquisition at least. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lord Herald.
I feel like every one of these people
Come.
wants to kill me.
Let us return to Haven.
No, we're not returning to Haven yet. That's an awesome shield she's got, by the way. I'm not returning to Haven. We're going where I said we're going, lady. Yeah, I don't trust her either. I feel like every one of these groups is like, come meet me so I can kill you. Come meet me so I can kill you. Every one of these things is like, every one of these situations is basically like William Wallace. You know what I mean? It's all, we're all getting screwed over. Haha, Dragon. Hey, Roix, what's up, man? Yeah, Fade to Bolivia. That's right. Oh, yeah, this doesn't look shit. Look, look, you can even see the bad guys. Save it here. Hello, Governor. Have a cage. Nice job, clown princes of suck. Alright, whoever was going to ambush me, you failed. Completely failed, so now that I beat down your dumbass ambush. That's a cool name, Fade to Bolivia. You don't get the bones and the blood, but you can loot some of them. Depends. What do we got here? Whoa!
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
Do I even have to make a comment about the
I don't
headgear?
know who you are.
Headgear?
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
What? Who the hell are you?
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
The hell was that?
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're kind of plain, really. All that talk, and then you're just
I hate to say this, lady, but when
I
you
mean,
say
it's
I'm
all
kind
good,
of
isn't it?
plain,
The important thing is you
might want to look at the mirror.
You're the herald thingy.
Might want to look in the mirror, I'm just saying. Okay.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you? And what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Why didn't you take their weapons?
I told you to forbid their stuff. Excuse me. Ow, 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 ow. I'm loving this. I'm loving the electric cage. Loving the electric cage.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
First, you have to make sense. I'm not going to do that, but I'm so tempted. First, you have to make sense. Like, what the hell? All right, I'd like a real introduction.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
This is normal difficulty. I have not tried Nightmare. I have no intention of trying Nightmare. I did hear it was really hard, yeah. So, I don't want noble allies. You're offering spies? No soldiers?
The Inquisition is almost an army now. Can you add to it?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got generals and oath belchers. And sure, you have soldiers. Like the dead guys protecting that other dead guy. All those helmets, and what gave them up? Some drunk gets a key lifted because someone else is pissed about bills. So no, I'm not Captain Swordface or Marchy. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
Can we try that again in English? What the hell did you just say? What? Who exactly are your people?
So who are your Friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
It's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
Back there you wanted to know if I glowed. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not? Not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead, yeah? I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
Alright, I don't know who you are or how the hell you speak, but anyone who can shoot an arrow at a noble and then laugh about it is alright with me.
Alright, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be.
It's
Plus
obsession
extra
with breeches.
because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Okay, I recruited a weirdo. Oh my god. Okay. I guess I'll bring her with me. I mean, she seems pretty... I'm going to bring her with me just because I don't know who the hell what's going on with her. I need Cassandra and Solus. Got some power. Haha. I know, kind of an old school requirement. Alright, well that was useful. Hey, hey! And exacting longbow and too many breaches. Alright, well. She's level 5. Alright, let's do it up. What do we got right now? You have got an exacting longbow. Or a firm hunting longbow. Firm hunting longbow. Obviously you want an exacting longbow. Oh no. Obviously that, please. There we go. Hello, Mad Pagan. She's the Robin Hood of the weirdos, though, because I don't really understand anything of what she just said, but I kind of like her anyway. She's a little bit weird, but I like her despite that. I'm like, alright, you're strange. I don't really understand anything of what you just said, but you seem like a good sort, somehow. And I'm going to go back to the world map in a minute. Alright, so I took care of Red Jenny. The friends of Red Jenny. Nug Totem and Bronto Hide. And Lazarite. Okay. $87 gold. Nice. Whoa. What's up, dude? I haven't found any really thing that I need to buy yet. I'm like finding things and there's like things to craft. Like I haven't really felt any need to save up money for anything yet. So imagine that's good because at some point I'm sure that'll change. It's because I'm an English professor that I don't understand, Hippo. She's like this, and then some other random thing. Oh, that might be useful. That might be useful for Cassandra. Cassandra. Warden helmet, or... Oh, she can't wear it yet. Level 9. Level 9. Damn, man. Okay. Good. Let's pop up what we're going to do next here. I think the next thing is to talk to the Imperial Enchanter and get him on board. I don't know, actually, Daredevil. I'm not sure. Okay. Let's head over to Gilon Estate. Let's do it. No, not so far. Nope. Saga of Tyrda Brightaxe, Avar Mother. I don't think I've read this one. Tyrda Brightaxe, Dwarf Friend, Chieftain, Wither... Oh, guess I won't get a chance to read it. So you'll have to read that later. Thought that was going to be up a little longer. Oh, it's a party. Party.
Lord Trevelyan of Ostwick, representing the Inquisition.
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd at these parties. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business?
I'm here to look at all the funny
I have heard
masks.
the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
It's true. Well, I'm just here to look at you guys and your silly masks. This is reminding me a lot of the Dishonored ball. You know, the masquerade ball that you have to invade in Dishonored. It's like one of the last missions, like third or fourth from the end. Awesome. You know of me?
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
And who is this Madame de Fer?
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
Alright, what do you know about the Duke?
I've heard very little about Duke Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Gaspard. Everything they've told you is fact. Okay, what have you heard?
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously.
You're saying this in that hat?
Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
Did you just say no one can take them seriously, and you're wearing something that looks like a marshmallow vomited on your head? What the Oh my god almighty. What's up, Ninja 4X Steel? Wait, is it Ninja Steel for thanks? Or is it Ninja Steel thanks? Steel thanks. It's a posh hat. Really?
The Inquisition is working to restore peace and order to Thedas.
Here comes the outsider, restoring peace with an army. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a man of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
If you were a man of honor.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house.
Whoa.
My guests.
Damn.
You know
Ninja
such
stealth.
rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair.
Whoa.
What would you have me do with this foolish man?
I'd have you let him go so we can chat, lady.
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you.
Apparently.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Vivienne. What about the Marquis?
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and
Probably
order
true,
to our
Apples.
frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
I have to ask this.
Is your interest in the Inquisition Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
What are loyal mages?
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
Do you support the Circle?
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the Circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows. Magic will find neither on its own.
Alright, so what do you get out of this?
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
She's either completely believable or absolutely full of crap. Let's see, do you support the Chantry?
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late divine Justinia V.
I like how everyone is an admirer of the
Chantry,
person who just
at
died.
its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
You are aware that the Chantry hasn't sanctioned this Inquisition.
The Chantry is leaderless. They're in no position to officially sanction anything. Besides, my dear, if there is one virtue the Chant of Light teaches us, it is forgiveness. Once the Inquisition has sealed the breach, I'm sure the new Divine will not care in the slightest about official permission.
That's true. Okay, what assistance do you bring?
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
All right. You'll work inside the court?
Does that mean you'd be aiding the Inquisition from the Imperial Palace?
Ordinarily, I would be happy to serve as liaison to the court, but these are not ordinary times. The veil has been ripped apart and there is a hole in the sky. It is now the duty of every mage to work towards sealing the breach. And so I would join the Inquisition on the field of battle.
So long, Solus. Welcome aboard.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you.
Hell yeah, I'd be happy to have you.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
I dig her. Join the group. Welcome in. I love these recruitment plots, I have to say. I know they did the exact same thing in Mass Effect 2. I don't care. I still like it. Those load times, though. Okay. Yep. Sorry, Solus. You're out. Cassandra, I need a tank. It is going to be a little hard to decide between Varric and Sarah, but I think I'll have Sarah. So basically, Cassandra, Sarah, and it's like Inam and the Charlie's Angels thing he's got going on with Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Same deal. Plus, I want to see Vivian and Sarah battle it out. I'm on board. God, the load times. Who is it who was just telling me about how fast the load times were? Ah, yeah, the load times are awesome. Fail, fail, fail. But remember, for those of you who are new to the stream, by the way, thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate it. My name is Arvin Eleron. Play lots of different games, but I tend to focus on story and narrative-based games. So a lot of RPGs, adventure games like the Arkham series, Dishonored, the Assassin's Creed series, things like that. Oh, I'm back in Haven. Okay. And yeah, and I have a couple of interviews coming up next week. I have an interview with the person who did the original Shadowgate and the Shadowgate remake, Dave Marsh, and a couple of other developers as well. And then Friday, I'm going to be having an interview with the folks who did Elegy for a Dead World. And there will be giveaways of Shadowgate on Thursday and Elegy for a Dead World on Friday. So if any of that sounds cool to you and you like what you see in here, Dragon Age that I'm playing right now, Ultima Underworld when this game is finished, Talisman of Death, that's the Fighting Fantasy game book after that, and then The Witcher 3 down the line, Pillars of Eternity down the line, Arkham Knight down the line, Trails of Sky down the line, Assassin's Creed 4 down the line. If that sounds good to you, plus some D&D as well, then please make sure to follow. But yeah, I have never played this, so please don't tell me about anyone I don't know you about yet, because I don't know. I don't know about any of these peoples. Okay. I want to try to see if there's anything I can... Is this thing about too many breaches? Alright, I want to sell some stuff, and then I want to see if there's anything I can actually craft now. Like with the recipes that I have. So... And I've got 3 power, by the way. There you go, Ghost Wolf. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. I gotta make some room in that room for my co-host. Listen, man. Now that you're back in New York, man, the fun begins, dude. The fun begins, sir. Now that you're back. Guess who's back, back again, yeah. Sad is back. Tell a friend. Yeah. Guess who's back, 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 guess who's back. So I can't modify anything, really?
Another time.
Aha, haha, I can do that, can't I? Disciple Staff Blade, +2 cunning. Oh, so that's what I've got in there right now.
You need something, let me know.
No, that's cool, Ninja. No, that's fine. You didn't break anything yet. I was just letting everybody know. It wasn't allied at you. I was just sort of letting people know. By the way. Okay, rugged longbow. Can I make any of this stuff? I can make some of this stuff. Leaf mace, 108 DPS. Bladed longbow. That looks badass. Restriction not Varric. Shoot, wait. Ram leather. It's a good time for crafting? Okay, cool. Awesome. Have fun, Sat. Have a good time. Remember, you're never going to have to do it again. One more time, and you'll never have to do it again, my friend. Thanks for stopping by, dude. And you guys should be following Satobo. Satobo is actually doing the game design for Icarus. Sorry, for Icarus, my graphic novel. He's doing the game for it, and he's a good dude. So definitely give him a follow. Let's go with that. Iron. Or onyx, let's see. +1 strength, 1% attack, 1% melee. Let's do that. Agile, strong longbow. Achievement unlocked. Well prepared. Let's see. Let's rename it. Cutting wit. Okay. What else have we got? Oh, now I want to check and see what else I can make. Can I do that spiked staff grip? Let me go back and check this out. Let me hold on a second. So if I'm going to modify this. All right. Bear staff grip. Bear staff grip is +2 magic. Alright. Bear staff grip.
Another time, then.
Spiked staff grip. Deadly strong grip. Let's see. Oh, nice. Transcoder. Yay. Awesome. Yeah, we got the transcoder, so. Yeah, no, I know. I just hadn't had a chance to do it for a while, so. Okay, and the last thing is this leaf mace. Is actually better than anything I had before, so. Thank you for the follow, Ninja Stealth. Thank you very much for the follow, Ninja Stealth. Welcome to the Arvanauts. Let's see. It's only because of the transcoder. When you get the transcoder, sometimes you need to be able to refresh, guys, and then you'll be able to choose quality options. That's what the transcoder is all about. So, if you're having some trouble, then definitely check it out again. Let's see. I don't want to put dog fur on my freaking mace. No, man. Nugskin or ram leather. Let's see. +1 dex. Don't care about that. Cunning. 2% critical damage. I like that. Deadly club. Let's see. Blunt manner. What's up, Arcbound? Okay, cool. Thank you, Shadowed. Good job, by the way, from the mods today. We've been busy, but it's all good, obviously. Okay, now armor. Let's see if we can craft some armor. Can we? Yes, we can. Scout coat legs. Apprentice armor, apprentice coat. Can anyone actually wear scout coat legs? Let me see if anyone can actually wear scout coat legs or not. Oh, I have to fix that. Okay, I'll come back to that in a minute. Scout coat legs. That's right. I put in Fisher Price my first legs. Oh, God. Good times. Alright. Yeah, we've got the commands thing is broken at the moment. Okay. Right. So let's no. I got to go and modify my weapon. Gots to go modify my weapon. Let's start with Wrath of Lavius. Not bear staff grip, pointed comment. +2 cunning, or look at that, pointed comment up top, disciple staff blade down there. Okay. That's what I was looking for. Item level 7. Okay, no upgrades available. All right. Now let's equip everybody who needs to be equipped. I've already got that on there, so that's good. Haha. Now, see, the problem is I know that's a rare sword, but look at that. 108 DPS, 74 damage, plus 8% critical damage bonus. Now, I mean, 8% critical damage. Plus 4% attack, plus 3% willpower. But the DPS is so much better, though. I don't want her to equip that. Equip that. Yeah, I'm going to have her use that for now. Yes, in fact, I already did modify Bianca. I did already. God, I gotta get him a better staff. I think it's not that impressive. Don't I have Sarah? Oh, there's Sarah. Oh, Sarah. Okay, I can with that longbow. What about armor? Enchanter coat. Okay, that's wonderful. Okay. You can remove upgrades for swapping. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Spoderman? Mason Grace. Hey, Morris, how are you, man? Varric seems to be pleased. Anything that can make Bianca even better is a good thing, right? So they say. Okay, let's confirm what I'm doing here. So I've got to go to Haven, I think. All right, return to Haven's Chantry. So I do have to do that first and get more power, and then we'll kind of see where things stand. So let's go back here and figure out what's going on. Also, let me figure out what time we're at here. Oh my gosh. Ermagerd. It's almost 1:30. Okay. Did I not do that? Didn't I give her the new bow? I thought I gave her the new bow. Did I not do that? Maybe I didn't. I thought I did. This game is not always clear about when you've equipped something. Maybe I'm wrong here. Exacting longbow. Cutting wit. That's what it was. Thank you. Yes, of course I should do that. That was dumb. Sorry. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Cutting wit. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. Okay. So we got about another 20-25 minutes, guys, and then I'm going to have to call it for the evening. I'll do a giveaway, and then we'll be playing this again tomorrow, in all likelihood. Either this or D&D, but one of the two. So we will definitely be back at this tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for letting me know, Dragon. I did not realize that it was that late. Yeah, good call, Ninja. I don't know what I for some reason, there's a couple times where I feel like I double-click on something and it's actually equipped and it hasn't, and I don't know why.
Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
How can you be so
True, Dragon, true. You speak the truth.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
We had to do something, and now we have an opportunity.
Yes, and we have the opening we need to approach the Templars and the mages.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
I could at least find out what the mages want.
No doubt what they've always wanted. Support for their cause.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
You think it's a tarp?
You think the invitation could be some kind of trap?
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options. There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
That does sound odd, I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it.
I figured it was
2
ours.
days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
All right. Well, I'm already halfway through level 6. Nice. And more influence. Wow. I just got up to level 6 too. Nice. In Hushed Whispers. Wow. Cult of Andraste operation available. My god. Five out of 15 pulled together. Okay. What do we got? Champions the Just, 5 out of 15. In Hushed Whispers, Grand Enchanter Fiona, leader of the Mage Rebellion, has offered an alliance with the rebel mages at Redcliffe. Travel to Redcliffe and make contact with the mages. Alright. So I have to travel to Redcliffe next. I think that's going to be my next stage. Yeah, I know, right, Daredevil? It's like, it's 1,000 things. It's starting to feel a lot more focused, though. Like, I'm starting to get a sense of what I'm doing. I felt like the first few hours of this game, I was just like, who am I? Why am I wandering around? What is going on? And now I'm starting to kind of put it all together a little bit, which is cool. I just hope that keeps up. Hey, Sokabex, what's up? Alright, good night, Dragon. Good to see you, man. Melinda, what's going on? Donate to suggest a new tab. It doesn't matter who sings this. I do not know what you mean. Welcome into the stream, though. Alright, what's going on, Creme? Creme de la creme. Oh, you're the dude who was... Yeah, I know you. You were that dude.
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but
Oh,
I'm
no.
having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
It wasn't him. There was some other guy, though. Identify yourself.
Who are you, soldier?
Cremisius Aclasi with the Bulls Chargers Mercenary Company. We mostly work out of Orlais and Navarra. We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast.
Not the same guy.
My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge.
Iron Bull, huh?
If you'd like to see what the Bulls Chargers can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
Tell me about your company.
What can your Bull's Chargers offer the Inquisition?
Oh, cool,
We're loyal,
pagan.
We're tough and we don't break contracts. Ask around Valroyo. We've got references.
Tell me about your leader.
What should I know about your commander?
Iron Bull. He's one of those Kunari, the big guys with the horns. He leads from the front. He pays well and he's a lot smarter than the last bastard I worked for. Best of all, he's
What's up, Xenos?
We accept contracts with whoever makes the first real offer. You're the first time he's gone out of his way to pick a side.
Alright, why are you telling me?
Why did your commander send us?
Thank you for the follow, Nana Roots. Thank you for the follow, Nana Roots. Welcome to the Arvanauts. A lot of follows today is great. Let's see. Yeah, man.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Okay. Good to know. I will meet them. I shall meet them. All right, where was I? So I've got even more to do now on the Storm Coast. Vigilance on the coast. I could do that, but I'm trying to actually save up for the power to take care of the Champions of the Just. And now we're doing Hushed Whispers. A billion quests in the hinterlands. Yeah, Haven, let's do that. I have to say, I know I'm gonna, I haven't like passed judgment yet, but I want to say that over depending on how things go over the next next half hour and then the next session that I play this game, if I start to enjoy it more the way it feels like I'm starting to enjoy it more, I don't understand why they started with the hinterlands. I don't get it. I mean, like, if that's true, now we're going to find out, and we're going to see if I actually really enjoyed it and the whole business. Why? I seriously don't understand why they would start with the hinterlands. I don't get it. This is totally not right. Travel to Redcliffe. Okay. Because reasons. Because, yeah, who muted Melinda? Also, who muted some of these others? Getting a little bit to get that side quest. I mean, geez, man, we don't need it. We do not need it. Oh, all right. Now it makes sense. I was so confused, Sokapex. I was like, what? What's going on, Rust Jr. 08? Now, wait a minute. What's dogs? Now, how many of these people are actual people? Like, is Christopher, dogs, Russ? How many of these people are your people? How many people do you possess? How many clones are working for you, Sokapex? Also, I really would like to know... Isn't that Red... Where is Redcliffe? There's Redcliffe. Okay. Suppose I can travel there, can't I? Nope. Alright, let me travel here. Then I'll pick up this tent and go up here. So let's go here first. Russ is real. He only has one bot. The rest are from his channel. Oh, they are human. Don't want to promote my little crew here. Hey, what's up? Well, don't do that. If you're from Sokapex's stream, I know, I don't want to offend them. If you're real people from Sokapex's stream, what's up? Hello to Sokapex's people. I'm a big fan of Sokapex, so welcome in, guys. I didn't know who was real and who wasn't. Alright, we got Sarah. I love this art. We got Cassandra. Hell yeah, with Vivian. Thanks for the follow, JT Reed. Sorry, Solus. Right, Sanos? Exactly, man. I already know about the Avenue for Reflective Thought, the Circle of Magi, Cassandra Pentagast. Yeah, they're chill. They seem like good folks. Thank you for the follow, Russ Jr. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Arvanauts, guys. No, I don't. I Shadowed. I understand why Shadowed was doing that, because I was like, wait, what? It wasn't until you explained it that I was like, oh, I get it. Okay. No problem, man. Now that we know who it is. Who's better than you, man? Thank you so much for bringing in some people. That was funny. But I was also like, who is this person and why are they talking randomly? And now I understand. Now it makes sense. No, you may not reban the experiment, Xanos. Xanos, have you gotten started on the new job yet, by the way? How is the new job going, man?
True enough.
Okay, so what we want to do is go up here because I want to establish this camp. So we're going to go up here. We're going to pick up this quest just for no reason up here and then go up there. And then that'll probably be it for the night. So see how well we can do all of that.
Yes, you're certain.
I don't know. It's good to have commerce restored. Many goods here.
Training is going pretty well. Cool. No, apples! You've been sucked in by the bot! Alright, there's my marker.
Watch yourself. Bandits up ahead. Or something anyway. They're blocking the road.
They might not be bandits.
You don't think they're bandits?
Bandits wait until people are vulnerable. Then hit them fast so nobody escapes.
Nice.
These bastards show themselves too early. They care more about driving people away than taking loot. They're either stupid, or they're more than just bandits. And they're too well armed for stupid.
Hey, Riverdusk. Tell me about them.
What can you tell me about the attackers on the road?
On the road.
Some of them with bows. They've got better armor than most around here. It's too many for us. If you head out there, careful you don't get flanked. They don't take prisoners.
I'm on it.
Thanks for the warning.
Alright, dispense with the bandits. I shall do that. Because I need to get up here to get this camp. So the bandits are in my way. If the bandits get in my way, they shall pay the ultimate price. Thanks, JT Reed. He was just promoting my band. Nice. Discover East Road. Just lead me up to the camp, I think.
Bandits ahead!
Hello, governors.
Easy, right? Too easy. Piss.
So much for the bandits. Actually, those weren't the bandits. There was somebody else. I think they were the... Well, I don't know if they're bandits or not. Anyway, whatever they are, they're dead. Nice, Xanos. Let's check that reinforced shield in a minute. Miniature spinning wheel. Spinning wheel. Round and round. Thought there was some loot up there. Let me check that shield. Is that shield better? I love how shield... How does a shield end up as a weapon? Like, really? They need work on their organization, inventory organization. Okay, Griffin shield, armor rating front. Reinforced shield is better. Ah, dude. The reinforced shield looks so crappy comparatively. Look at that. Look at the Griffin shield. Awesome. Look at the reinforced shield. What? But I'm going to keep the reinforced shield because it's better. But, jeez, man, what? Yeah, Morris, I know. But, I mean, shield bashing is... That's a stretch, man. I mean, yes, but... it's not, you know. That's clearly not what you know, a shield is. I mean, okay, how about that scout mail? Wow, that scout mail is a lot better. Have some scout mail. Oh, that's so much uglier. Everything I'm equipping her with is uglier. All my people are getting equipped with stuff that's uglier. Ugh. Ugh. This is so much uglier. What? Ugh. Sigh. Nick Cage has the bees. I know. Yeah, but again, Ghost Wolf, I understand this, but you know what I'm saying. Like, yes, they can be used as weapons, but that's not what people traditionally use them for. Oh my god, Xanos, really? Not going to any dungeons yet. God, the pop in. Ah, the East Road Bandits, I presume. Thank you very much, Dog. Is that Dog High School? Thank you very much. Is it Dogs or is it Dog High School? Because I can see it being either one. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Argonauts.
Don't let them escape into the canyon.
Hurry up then if you don't want to escape in the cavern. Rebel Queed's Ravine. Whoa.
Bits up, face down.
Oh my god, you see that big guy with a club? What the hell is that? Who in the crap is that? Oh my god, who is that? Nice. I don't know who that was, but they looked a hell of a lot scarier than that. The cannon. Oh, okay, similar to the golden gun. I was just like, I thought that was some big-ass boss who was gonna, you know, Harbless 1. It was all good for those weapon fragments. Alright, well, we took care of the bandits.
Place to camp, I suppose.
And it gives us a camp. I will set up camp here in just a moment, but first of all, I'm going to loot what's left here. An unsigned letter in the hinterlands. Preliminary digs may have been more than successful. It's extremely surprising to find such a high quantity of the product this close to the surface. If I didn't know better, I'd think it was growing. On one hand, this gives us an advantage. Without having to work with the old families back in Orzammar or even take this through official guild channels, our families stand to make a killing. On the other hand, the proximity to the surface and to the populated areas of Redcliffe raises an interesting challenge. The war between the mages and Templars should keep people out of the area for now, but as soon as the humans are done trying to kill each other, any operation we start will be uncovered. If we're going to take advantage of the opportunity, we need to keep people out of the area. I'd recommend manufacturing some bandits. This part of Ferelden is lousy with them, so they shouldn't attract much attention, and nobody will have trouble believing that bandits would stake out some territory. By the time anyone uncovers the operation, will either be tapped out, in which case we'll be gone, or we'll have the operation running smoothly, in which case we'll be wealthy enough to deny everything and throw some money at the throne by way of apology. Talk to the families to make it happen. This is too good to pass up. So, I see. So they wanted to pretend to be bandits to basically get in on whatever this dig was down here, right? Wonder how far down this thing goes. I want to do all this before I set up camp. And elf fruit. And iron. Oh my god. We're not doing this now. Run away. Run away. We're not going to fight dragons. Run away. Run away. Run away bravely till we get back to the camp. Loot some basic bandits. Not gonna fight some dragons. More than one. It was like all the freaking dragon and the dragon's babies. It was like, nope. Enhanced Shadow Strike Ring. Ooh, nice. But again, level 10. None of my guys can equip that yet. Gotta level them up, too. Another level 10. Iron. Dragon Age. What's up, Love Shack? I bravely ran away. Yes, I did. I bravely ran the hell away. Alright. I'm going to go get that in a second. I still want to get I got to get the stuff that was out here, too. I followed them into the canyon, but I had some other things out here I had to loot. Ah, come on. Drakestone. I need one more of those and 5 obsidian. Durganburn. Nice. Alright, back over here. Oh yeah, CP Juniors? Well, you're gonna have to watch D&D with us. I have a D&D campaign, an ongoing campaign that I DM for. I would say there's a lot more actual role-playing going on in those games, but there's definitely some connections, there's some similarities. Man, there's a lot of Drakestone around here. And of course, there is actually a Dragon Age role-playing game, like a pen and paper one. What the hell is that? Orders. The patrol pattern is not negotiable. Upon any encounter resulting in injuries, mark trail and withdraw to the villa. We must remain in fighting condition to apply appropriate force and keep refugees clear from the area. Well, I sort of put a stop to that, didn't I? Sort of ended that situation. I liked that those guys, it was just like, it was a put on, but it wasn't like, oh, those guys aren't bandits, they're demons. I like the idea that it's not either demons or real creatures. You know what I mean? One of the others. In the game, no. Oh, very nice, CP. Well, actually, CP Juniors, I don't know if you followed me before, but if not, then you should definitely check it out and check out some of the past broadcasts we've done. I just got the Dragon players, the Dungeon Master's Guide up there, and I already gotten the Player's Handbook and, of course, the Monster Manual. And I'm going to be running these guys through the Horde of the Dragon Queen adventure in a little bit. And at the moment, they're playing through Ghost of Dragonspear Castle, so An unsigned letter on an abandoned body. We don't need any heroes in this operation. We're being paid to keep things quiet and keep trade away from the East Road. When reasonable, allow targets to flee and spread word of the danger in the area. When such is unreasonable, kill all targets regardless of colors flown. Okay, also, I've got to level up people. Okay, archers. Oh, she's got 6 points to spend? Oh my god. Okay. Explosive shot. Pin cushion. Nice. I didn't realize that I had that many points to spend. I was like, wait, what? With her. Okay, not with her though. Good last stand. YOLO and fight the dragon. Yeah, for sure. I think it's Vanguard, right, that I've been doing with her? Yeah. I got 1 point. It'll cost you. Unbowed. Okay. That's pretty nice too, call to arms. Let's do it. Okay. What's up, Parker? Thank you very much, Parker, for that. By the way, I think you saw that I sent the money for the audio edit. So thank you very much, sir. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I can make her into anything. I can make her into a fire mage. Fire mage. I feel like Winter is going to be good with her though. Winter, and then I blow him away with Storm. Also because the first time I saw her, she froze somebody. I like that. Okay. And I want to get that for sure. Ice mine, no. Wall of ice. I like that though. Ice armor. Blizzard, hell yes. Nice. Dig it. Yeah. I'm sure you do want to see me fight the dragon and get smoked. By the way, what is the deal with the yellow circles versus the blue circles? What does that all mean? Let me go set up camp now. How are we doing on time? Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to set up the camp. And then I'm going to stupidly do what you guys are asking me and go fight a dragon and get smoked. Well, with some of the books that I've written, Daredevil, I actually, in one of my novels that I'm shopping at the moment, magic is sonic in nature. So it's called, so they have abilities like sound shifting, where, you know, you knock on a door here and there's sound that comes out over there. Or being able to, sort of like a minor earthquake, like rattle people. There's a lot of sort of sonic magic there as well. Any class or prestige classifieds using primarily music. Magical Lindsay Sterling, Sonic Magic and Physical Combat. Play a song with them, then brain them over the head with your cello. Nice, Deviser. I mean, the best bet is to have a multi-class bard. It's got to be a bard of some kind. A bard with then, like, maybe a dual-class bard mage is what I would say. Definitely a bard. Stamina versus mana. Yellow is stamina, blue mana. Oh, okay, okay, cool. Thanks, Parker. Yeah, so thanks again, Parker. I appreciate it, dude. Patreon's up to $91, Parker. We're getting there. Camp time. Let's travel.
Nothing to report, son.
More power. There we go. Because I have plenty of elf fruit, so time had come to get that freaking thing equipped. Okay, good. Alright, let's save it, and then let's do this insane thing you guys are asking me to do. Alright, ready? I know. At least 19 people. We have a lot more. We have hundreds and hundreds of downloads every show, though. Is the thing. We have 19 people at the moment willing to pay for it. But we're building them up bit by bit. But there's definitely more than 19. There's hundreds of people who listen to it.
Whoa, she's up.
Oh god. Oh god. Nope. Run. Run away. Damn, son.
Stop dying, you! Vivian!
Fighting the dragon? What the, what am I fighting? I just run up at him and he's like, blam. The hell? Wow, man.
She's taking flight.
Alright, instead of doing this, we're just gonna run. Serpentine! 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 No, go away.
Someone help!
Serpentine! Serpentine! Ah, does whatever a serpentine does.
Sarah!
Ow. Ah. Stop hitting me! I'm running away! Yeah. Yeah, no, we're not fighting the dragon, guys. We are not in a position to fight the dragon. What we've learned today is that level 6 guys should not be fighting dragons. That's what we've learned. Level 6 guys do not, do not. Oh, God. That was tremendous. Oh, man. So very bad. Thank you, thank you. I was very impressed. That was mostly for everyone's amusement. Okay. Well, let's take a look. So the next time that we play, we're going to be looking at... Don't go back here. Next time we play, we're going to be looking at... oh, God damn it. Is that another Ocularum? It is, isn't it? Shoot. It's good to know that there is one. Wait, is that...
To report, sir.
There's something to report. There's a dragon out there, and it's dangerous. Okay. I can't go through there. I'm going to have to go up to here to Redcliffe. Which is going to be the next place that I'm going to go. This is not Skyrim. I was just thinking that, Parker. I was just thinking how, you know, like, unlike Skyrim, dragons here are nasty. Even though the first time you saw a dragon in Skyrim, holy cow. Holy cow. The first time you saw one. The first time you did, that was the way it worked. Oh, man. Unbelievable. That was good times, though. I had fun with that. All right, so I have a question now. As I'm switching up, we're going to be doing a giveaway and then a raid here. As I'm switching over, I'm curious, for people who have watched me the last couple days, I feel like I'm starting to enjoy the game more now. And part of it, I think, is because I'm actually starting to see some, sort of like more of the, I don't know, sort of background, you know, like getting a little bit more into what the story's about, and also feeling like there's more purpose to what I'm doing. And I'm curious if you guys are noticing that too. I still don't really fully understand why it was being done in that way, and why it was, I don't really fully get it per se, but you know, it seemed to me, so I'm just curious if you guys felt that way also. The game grows on you. Yeah, that's what yeah, exactly. It does sort of grow on you. Yeah. That's the way I definitely felt. That's the way I felt as well. All right. So let us see what we're going to do for giveaways today, folks. And giveaways are going to be as follows. Today you will have a choice of one of the three following games. Let's see. Is digital... No, he's not in here. Okay. Okay, I think that's gone. Okay, so here we go. The winner tonight of the giveaway. Yeah, I'm starting to like it more than I did. I definitely at the beginning I was like, but I'm starting to get into it more. So, okay, winner of the giveaway tonight, folks, is going to win one of three possible games. And the choices are as follows. And all of these, by the way, are going to be courtesy of Messiah. And Messiah DMR is not in chat at the moment. He was here earlier tonight. But Messiah DMR was nice enough to give these games. So the choices are as follows. If you win, you can win either Teleglitch Dymore Edition and the Teleglitch Guns and Tunes DLC. So Teleglitch, basically a whole bunch of Teleglitch. That's choice number 1. Choice number 2 is Antechamber. Choice number 3 is Just Cause. So again, your choices are, if you win tonight, Teleglitch Dymore Edition, Antechamber, or Just Cause. Those are your three choices for the evening. And let's see, the giveaway... Let's see what I'm going to make the giveaway keyword. The giveaway name is Dragon Nope. Dragon Nope. So if you guys are interested in winning one of those 3 games, please type in Dragon Nope if you're interested. And it is case sensitive, so you got to type it in exactly as you see it there. Thank you, Shadowed. If you're interested in winning Teleglitch Time Lord Ishbus DLC, Antechamber, or Just Cause, type in Dragon Nope if you are interested. And while you guys do that, I'm going to find us someone to raid. Dragon Nope. Dragon Nope. Good times, good times. Who have we got? I'm going to go here. I've not had a chance to raid this person recently. I have not had a chance to do this recently, so I see who we're going to raid. Okay. So yes, Dragon Nope. Dragon Nope, if you guys are interested, please type in that word Dragon Nope. If you guys are interested in winning. And if you guys have liked what you've seen and heard tonight, and you're willing to give the stream a follow, that's much appreciated. Again, play lots of story and narrative-based games, playing Dragon Age Inquisition right now, along with an ongoing D&D campaign, and then the occasional interview thrown in. Next Thursday, I have an interview with the guy who did the original Shadowgate and the Shadowgate remake, Dave Marsh, and they'll also have some copies of Shadowgate to give away on that night. And then the following night, Friday, I have a group of guys who put together a game called Elegy for a Dead World, which is an incredible concept. I'm super excited about it, and that's going to be Friday. Both of those are Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. So Thursday at 8 p.m., Shadowgate. Friday, 8 p.m. is Elegy for Dead World, and they will have copies of Elegy for Dead World to give away as well. So that's what's coming up over the next few sessions. And then when I'm done with Dragon Age Inquisition, which is not obviously going to be for a while, but when I'm done with Dragon Age Inquisition, thank you for the follow, Shadow Trees. Welcome to the Argonauts. When I'm done with Dragon Age Inquisition, I'm going to be moving on to finish up my Ultima Underworld run. And then we'll be playing Talisman of Death, which is the fighting fantasy game book series that we're doing. We'll be playing the next one, Talisman of Death. And then I have to decide. Then depends on Pillars of Eternity, if that's out. The Witcher 3, I think, has been delayed, so it probably won't be that. I still have Trails of Sky to try. I do have to get back into Assassin's Creed at some point, so I should play Assassin's Creed 4 at some point, which was nice. People were nice enough to give that to me. So we will reassess at that point down the line. Oh, that's no problem, Sokapex. I was just confused. It was totally fine. I was just confused. I was like, what? And then once you explained it, I was like, ah, now it makes sense. Now I see the violence inherent in the system. Dagon, nope. All right, so if anyone else wants to win one of those 3 games that was previously mentioned, last call, last call. Man, that dragon was nasty. Boot to the head. I'm going to have to check that out, Demiser. I will definitely have to check that out. All right, last call. I just did a whole big, like, couple weeks session of Phoenix Wright Strike. As I said, I'm definitely going to play more Phoenix Wright. I had a great time playing that game, but it's not going to be until next year, which is not saying much because next year is in, like, 3 weeks. But, I mean, it's not going to be probably until, my guess is, like, middle of next year because just so many games backlogged and so many things I want to play. You know, Pillars of Eternity, Arkham Knight, Numenoria, The Witcher 3, Torment, I mean, The Witcher 3, Trails of Sky, Assassin's Creed 4, Assassin's Creed Unity at some point, Shroud of the Avatar I want to give a try to. I want to give Massive Chalice a try, which I've already been given all those games, you know. Got like 9 games on the docket at least, so. Well, yeah, but I finished it. I know. No, believe me, I'm going to play the others. I will. A 24-hour stream that just tries to kill the dragon. Yep, don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Yes, I am playing on normal. All right, and the winner. Fade to Oblivia. Hacks, rigged, hacks. Yeah, for those of you who don't know who are new to the stream, congratulations, Bolivia. For those of you who are new to the stream, every time somebody wins, it's tradition in the channel to immediately say that it's rigged or hacked, even though that never actually happens. So hacks rigged, welcome in. Don't feel guilty. No, man, feel guilty, why? Yeah, exactly. You told me it was a sure thing. Yeah, congratulations, Bolivia. What's it going to be? What would you like? Which game would you like, Bolivia? I'm going to send you a message about this right now. What would you like? Which game would you like, Bolivia? Antechamber. Ah, yes. I've watched that being played. It's kind of a cool game. I don't know. I like puzzlers to an extent. I'm not sure that I could deal with it that much. But, okay. Antechamber is on its way to you. Let me know if there's any issues with it, Bolivia. But, yeah, I've heard some good things about it. It's on its way to you. I just sent you a Twitch PM. So, again, please just let me know if there's a problem. If there is a problem, there usually isn't. But if there happens to be, I can always give you another game or whatever the case may be. So, and again, that is courtesy of Messiah DMR. Okay. Very, very cool. Cool. All right. Okay, folks, so that is going to be it for me. We are going to do a raid in just a moment, and the way that we do a raid here, for those of you who are new to the stream, and we had a number of new followers tonight, is we type in the Arvanauts have landed, followed by Volcania, which is Volcania. And the way it works is do not go until you hear my outro music. Once you hear my outro music, then you just let it rain down like a mighty stream. The Arvanauts have landed. Feel free to practice in my chat if you like. But that's what you're going to do. I'm going to say goodbye to everybody in just a second. But first, I want to sort of, I wanted to let everybody know about the raid. Also, a reminder, again, tomorrow, either D&D or more of this game. Next week, again, mark those calendars. Shadowgate on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Elegy for a Dead World, Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Giveaways of those games on each of their respective nights, as I already mentioned. And then Dragon Age will be the other thing that we're doing next week as well. Okay, so that's what we're looking at over the next couple of weeks. If you haven't already done so, by the way, please make sure to join my Steam group if you haven't already done so. If somebody could throw an exclamation Steam group in chat, that would be good. Steam group is the community we have on Steam. It's now closing in on about 180 members. I think we're almost to 177 or something like that. That's the place where we have some forums there. That's the place where we basically hang out between casts. So feel free to head over there and join up. Also, make sure to follow me, subscribe on my YouTube channel because all of my past broadcasts go there. That is now about 93, 94 people who've subscribed over there. So again, you can go check that out, join up and check out some past broadcasts. And if somebody could put in an exclamation point ARVTube for me, that would be great as well. So yes, thank you guys so much, however, for watching. And I do want to say goodbye to everyone who watched tonight. I would like to thank, of course, Demiser, Shadowed, Thorg, and Xanos. Thanks, guys. Very good moderating, by the way, guys, from Shadowed and Thorg. Very good job from both of you guys. Of course, Demiser and Xanos always do a good job when they're here as well. But Shadowed and Thorg were here from almost the beginnings. Thanks a lot, you guys. Got No Game, Razorblades, Kamen Rider, Daredevil. Welcome to all of you. Kamen Rider, Razorblades, and Got No Game are regulars of mine. I hadn't seen Razorblades for a little while. Good to see you. And Daredevil, I've seen in here, I thought before. Although, did you just follow me tonight? I thought you had already followed me, Daredevil, didn't you? I'm not sure. Anyway, Syntax I have seen in here before, and Voodoo Sparky. Of course, Strike Ninja. Welcome to all three of you, all regulars of mine. Fade to Bolivia. Congratulations on the win tonight, Bolivia. And thanks a lot for following the stream. Juteji, Curly Green Leaf. I like that, Curly Green Leaf. And Forbes all new people, I think. And if you guys have not already followed, certainly would appreciate it. Thank you so much for stopping into the stream regardless. Pleasure to have Sokapex in here. That was funny, Sokapex. Welcome back, one of my regulars, as is Mercurius, Riverdusk, Jack. Good to see all of you, all regulars of mine. Pleasure to have Ninja Stealth in here. Thanks for the follow, Ninja, now that I actually pronounced your name right. Abfirmo, always a pleasure to have Abfirmo in here. Welcome back, man. It's been a little while, but good to see you. Good to see Parker, of course. Awesome audio editor, all around good dude, and of course a regular of mine, as is Gray Dybbuk. What's up, man? I didn't see you when you came in. Good to see Parker and Gray Dybbuk. Of course, JTV. Pleasure to have you in here again. Enti Fonseca. Entifon may have followed.